Well, here we go again. Got some stuff ready to spray today. This is the only day I'm going to have this week according to the weatherman. And 3 pieces I'm going to spray today are about my capacity when you consider all the overspray. And I'm waiting to the last minute to set up my patent pending spray booth just to try and hold my heat. So what I'm going to do is my normal thing is I'll wash these all down with water, and the fender I'm going to wash it there and then hang it, and you can see back there's the balance panel. So I'll get these washed, get that fender hung up, and I'll give it a try. I don't know how entertaining it'll be, but I've got an old camera, which you can see here, which just lives out in the shop, and I've always used it just to take still pictures of stuff that I've been doing. And it will actually record video, it says. It's had a bit of a life. If you noticed, it's fairly covered in overspray, so I may try and sacrifice that one. We'll set it up in the background somewhere over in the corner, and we'll maybe do a video lapse on the first coat. Anyway, we'll be back. One other little thing is when you buy your paint, whoever you buy it from, ask them for an empty can. Because when you're mixing base coat, you're mixing 50% paint, 50% reducer. So there's no hardener involved. It's just solvent, the evaporation that lets it dry. So when you've got paint that's mixed already, you can't put it back into the can. So what you do is in that quart can that you asked for, is add whatever you may have left over into that can. And I've got, I don't know, probably 6 or 8 ounces in there from when I painted the body. Now, my guesstimate today says that slightly less than a quart that I mixed, I'm going to be short. So I'll probably get 2 coats plus something out of that. My third coat, I'll then figure out, am I going to make it all the way around, or do I need more? If there's going to be enough in here, I'll add it to what's left and mix the two. They should be consistent, but I don't just like switching. So in other words, mix the two together so you're consistent. So anyway, I will try setting up the tripod on the old camera, and we'll see what happens. What could go wrong? It doesn't work. Anyway, I'll be back later. Well, it's the next day. Everything's had a chance to harden up, and I gotta say, I'm really happy. Again, it looks orange in the camera, but it's red, trust me. And the paint come out really nice. Other than the dirt, just like last time, I expected some. And I really don't know if it'll show up in the camera or not. Yeah, it just does right in there. You can just see some really small specks of dirt. There's a bigger one. But it doesn't matter. This was going to get a scuff and buff anyway, because it's got a good shine on it now, but after I do the scuff and buff, it'll make that look mild. This thing should glow in the dark. Anyway, the orange peel is very minimal. You can probably go to your Toyota dealer and have a look at the paint on those, and it'll be very similar to the paint on this, so I'm happy. Maybe you can't tell it from my voice because I just don't get real excited, but I'm happy with it. Turned out nice. And the door, same thing. Minimal peel. There is some dirt, but even that's minimal. It'll scuff out with no problem. I heard earlier, I think it's supposed to go down to -15 here tonight, which is not our norm. What part of the world's not locked down in this area will be froze down tomorrow. -15 is a big thing. That's about 5 in Fahrenheit, the normal scale that I actually understand. So that's going to slow down progress, but that's okay. It'll give me time to get everything else prepped, masked, ready to go. And I think it's supposed to warm up week from Wednesday. So that gives me lots of time. I got other little things that I can do, so I'll maybe film some of that. And I've also got to finish fixing some brakes on a 29T coupe. So I'll put this up probably on Saturday night like normal. And if I got something interesting this week, I'll film that too. So until then, catch you next time.